Hello everyone, today we will learn how to create Airtable record for new Instamojo payments. So whenever you receive a new payment on Instamojo, you want to keep that record of payment in your Airtable. So you can create an automation for this whole process, and that automation can be created with the help of Pabbly Connect. We will create an integration today where our trigger will be the new payment received and our action will be to create a record for that specific payment. Let us learn how to do it.
So now we will integrate Instamojo and our Airtable in such a way that whenever a new payment is made over here in your Instamojo app, then it will be used to create a record over here. Like you can see the customer's name, the address, the contact, the email address, and also the status of the payment, it's credited or not. So we will be creating this integration or this automation with the help of Pabbly. Let us quickly sign in into our account, which will take me to this page where I can see all the applications, and I will be using Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now and you will reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will find this big blue button on your right that's written Create Workflow, and then you have to give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Create Airtable record for new Instamojo payment. Now click on create and then a blank workflow will be created for you like you can see on your screen. You can see two boxes, one has trigger written over it and the other has action. So the trigger means when this happens, which means that whichever application you will choose over here, an event will take place that will trigger this workflow. Alright, and then when that takes place, the action application will perform the assigned action. So for this workflow, our trigger application is Instamojo, because the payment will be done over there. So choose your application as Instamojo and the event is going to be a new sale. So now Pabbly Connect provides you with a webhook URL which will be required to connect your Pabbly Connect and Instamojo. What is the need for this? Because Pabbly Connect needs to keep a track of all the payments that are going to be conducted in your Instamojo. So let us follow these instructions that are given below. First, you have to log in, that we have already done right here. Then you have to click on the product which you need to set the webhook for. So go to products. On the left side panel, you can see products and all products. Over here, you will find the products that are listed in your Instamojo app. So I will be buying this smartwatch over here. Let us click on smartwatch, and here in the menu I will find advanced section. Click on advanced and then you will find this area where you have to enter the webhook URL. So erase the previous one and paste the new webhook URL right here. So once you've done that, then click on save and then go back once it's updated, open it again and go to view on store. When you do this view on store thing, now you have to click on buy now and then enter your details. First name, last name, email address, mobile number. You have to add the delivery information also. So the apartment number. Okay, this is my address, and review and pay. Once this is done, check it again and then make payment. So now you have to make a payment. Okay, so the payment is done. It says thank you for shopping with us. So now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect to see a response has been received. First of all, it says credit, which means the payment is successful. This is the contact number, this is the name, this is the email address, and this is the amount. All right. And there is this URL which will give you the direct access to that page. Now once this is done, so you close this window and we will move ahead to our next step, that is our action application, none other than Airtable. So type over here Airtable, choose your action application. The action event will be to create a record. Click on connect and then add new connection. So when you click on add new connection, you have to enter a token. So go to developer hub over here and then click on create new token. Now when you are giving it a new name, so this will be the new name. You have to add scope. So for reference, you can take the scope detail from here. These are all the scopes given to you. So you have to choose all those scopes. So there are total 7 scopes. So you have to make sure that you select all the 7. And then the base will be all current and future bases and all current and future workspaces. Once this is done, click on create token. A token will be generated. Copy it from here and paste it in the empty field. Now click on save, then Airtable and Pabbly Connect will be connected so that Pabbly Connect has access into Airtable to create a new record. Now you have to select the base ID. So what is the base ID? It's Instamojo. So again, you can type it over here, Instamojo, it already here. Now the table is table 1. Okay, there's just one table existing. So now you have to enter customer name, address, contact, email, and the status also. So all of these fields are similar from the columns that we have created over here. So we are going to map this from the previous step. That is called mapping. Now how do we map? When you click on any empty field, it will ask you to insert data from previous step. So for that, they will give you this drop down menu. So you can take the name, like this is the name. Now when it comes to address, so scroll down and then you will find the address also over here. Now you can see that there is no address. So what are we going to do for that? We are going to add one more step over here in between to get the payment details, because we need the address as well, because there is a column for address that needs to be filled. So again, take Instamojo and get payment details. So first of all, select existing connection because you already have one prior connection. And then you have the payment ID. So again, map it from here, and here you have the payment ID. So when you have mapped it, click on save and send test request, and then you will have all the list of the details. Like you can see over here, this is the address. So save this step, and then we will move ahead to Airtable. Now that you have added one more step, refresh this part once, so that you have the both previous steps in your mapping menu. Okay, so now when you click on any empty field, you will have both the data over here. So click on this, you can take the name from the first step only. Then when it comes to address, so get payment details, and this is the address over here, the complete address. And the contact, so you have to just go to get payment details. This was the contact number. There was this email address. So for email address, you can just put @ and here is the email address. Now what is the status? So status was very clear from the very first response, that was credit. So once this is done, click on save and send test request, and then you will receive a response from your action application as well. So this is here, it says no error, so which means that our workflow has been a success. Click on save, and then we'll go to our Airtable account to check, have we received a response? Yes. This is the name, this is the address, this is the contact, email address, and the status of the payment is credit, which means that our workflow was created in the correct manner. So let us do a quick recap. First of all, our trigger was Instamojo. We created a new sale. After the payment, we received a response, which was used by for the second step, that was to get payment details with the help of the payment ID. Then we created a record in Airtable, but for that, remember, you have to make the column for yourselves before you have to send the details over here. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped.
Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.